Hey guys, this is Basketball Star 1130. I know I haven't been back in a while. I just been busy with school and stuff, but I ended school Friday for the year, so now I'm off for the summer, so I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. So, yeah, let's get started. So, I'm starting my 2020-2021 NFL record predictions today. I'm starting with the AFC East, and I'll alternate, like, AFC East, NFC East, and then I'll alternate the divisions between the conferences just to keep it consistent and easy for you guys to follow along. Yeah, tell me your record predictions in the comments below, but we will be starting with my favorite team, the Buffalo Bills. So let's get started. So, I'm just going to preface this by saying the Buffalo Bills added a lot of talent this offseason. Brandon Beane is a genius in my opinion, so Sean McDermott, but he added Stephon Diggs. Maybe some people think it is a lot of picks they gave up to add Stephon Diggs, but I think it will open the offense even more for Josh Allen, and then John Brown, Cole Beasley are still there, and then we added Zach Moss in the draft to back up Devin Singletary. I think that duo will be very nice, an underrated duo in the NFL in my opinion. In that defense, obviously, Ed Oliver. We'll have to see what happens with him since he got arrested. But, Ed Oliver, Tre'Davious White. We'll have to see what happens with all those guys. Jerry Hughes is aging, but he's still productive. Mario Addison, we signed. He can sack the quarterback, double-digit sack threat. So, a lot of talent here. So, the key is Josh Allen, in my opinion. But anyway, now that that's over, let's get started with the actual record predictions. So, first up here, week 1, we got home versus the New York Jets. This is the first time in 2 years we've opened a season at home. I think week 1, even maybe week 2 and 3, the first 3 weeks of the NFL season can be weird. It tells really nothing about the team. You're just knocking the rust off from the previous year in the offseason. But I think we'll get a win, so we are 1-0. Next, week 2 at Miami. Some people think this is a so-called trap game, but I don't think so. Even though people are overrating Miami. I know they added a lot on defense from the Patriots, and I know they added Byron Jones to pair with Xavier Howard in the secondary as maybe one of the best, if not the best, cornerback duo in the NFL. But I think we will get the job done. We are 2-0. Now versus the Rams at home, I'm just going to say that we win, so we go to 3-0. The Rams, they used to be good, but they never had first-round picks in the draft. Last year, at the trade deadline, I think it was, they gave up, just before the trade deadline, they gave up 2 first-round picks for Jalen Ramsey, and he pretty much did nothing for him. I think Jalen Ramsey is grossly overrated. I don't really like his play at all. People say he's the best cornerback in the NFL, or maybe top 3. I don't think he's top 3 at all. I think top 5, maybe even outside of the top 5. But the Rams front office, Sean McVay's an offensive genius, but they overpaid Jared Goff in an extension last year. Todd Gurley, they cut Todd Gurley and Clay Matthews. Apparently, they still owe those 2 money. Todd Gurley signed with the Falcons, but they give Todd Gurley a mega deal, 6 years, something, $65 million 2 years ago, and he had arthritis, his knee. Everyone was wondering what was going on. Well, then they cut him. So the Rams, I don't know. I just think they don't have a very bright future ahead of them. But Bills beat them at home 3-0. Now at Las Vegas. Okay, this is a new stadium. It's going to be hard to play in this stadium. No one's going to figure out the stadium, especially no fans or minimal fans. Maybe like 25.5% capacity, 50% capacity. But no one's going to play in this stadium, or no one's going to know how to play in this stadium because it's brand new. I thought this was an easy win, but the more that I think about it, I'm going to go loss here. The Bills suffered their first loss of the season, but they're still looking good. They're 3-1. Next, at Titans. Now, the Bills always seem to beat the Titans every year, and I don't think it will be any different this year. They'll beat the Titans, and the Bills will go to 4-1 on the season, 4-1 on the year. Derrick Henry, they need to figure out a long-term extension with him. they need to figure out a long-term extension with him because they franchise tagged him. Ryan Tannehill, I think he's like a game manager, maybe a little bit more inaccurate at times and overthrows people, but they overpaid him like 4 years, $110 million. That's way too much in my opinion. That's pretty much saying like making $21 million a year. He's not worth that much. Next. So yeah, we're 4-1. We beat the Titans. 4-1. We beat the Titans. Next we got next we got on October 15th, same night as the NBA draft. By the way, I'll get to that in a separate video, but we'll have to compete with that. But anyway, Thursday Night Football. I think this is. Yeah, on Fox. Thursday Night Football, October 15th, Week 6. We play the Chiefs at home. I thought the Chiefs were going to dominate us, but more than I think about it and more than I watch videos and everything, I don't take my picks from other people, but I think the Bills beat the Chiefs. They will become 5-1 on the season. I think the defense will be able to contain Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, it's hard to contain Patrick Mahomes, but I think the defense will get it done. Next, at the Jets, even though the Jets are home here, I think the Bills will win 6-1, so they sweep the Jets on the season. So the Bills are 6-1. Next, versus the Patriots. Versus the Patriots. I think the Bills will win 8-1 because Tom Brady's not there anymore. They have Jarrett Stidham. Next, versus Seahawks. The Bills are at home. I think they can get it done. 9-1. And then at the Cardinals, this is their second loss. 9-2. 9-2. They added DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray, and everybody. They added, they have Kenyon Drake, but yeah, the Bills are still looking really good, 9-2. So then they have the bye week, and then week 12 versus the Chargers at home. I think the Bills win 10-2. By this time, I think Justin Herbert is starting. If not, it's Tyrod Taylor's return to Buffalo, but I think Justin Herbert is starting at this time. Yeah, so the Bills are 10-2 right now. Next, at 49ers, I'm just going to be point blank here. They're not going to win at all. 10-3. I think Jimmy G's a game manager. He's not one of the top quarterbacks, but he's consistent. And they have a really good running attack. They have Tevin Coleman. Well, they traded Matt Breida to the Dolphins for a 5th-round pick, but they still have Tevin Coleman, Raheem Mostert, who broke out in the Packers game last year, 4 touchdowns, 220 yards or something crazy. Tevin Coleman, Raheem Mostert, and Jerick McKinnon, who they gave big money like 2 years ago and keeps getting hurt, torn ACL and everything. So yeah, but I think they will lose 10-3. Oh, by the way, this is a Monday Night Football game. So yeah, the Bills have 4 primetime games this year. Next, versus Steelers at home. Big Ben is later in the year, so you never know. The Steelers might be looking for a playoff push, but I think the Bills will win. They'll go 11-3. Last year the Steelers were, better than everyone thought when Big Ben went out. Devlin Hodges was better than I thought he would be. But yeah, 11-3. Next, at Broncos, I'm gonna say the Bills lose this one. Bills will go 11-4. Bills are 11-4 right now from that loss. They have Drew Lock. I think he's a rising, maybe not star, but he's a good young quarterback. And then they have a really good wide receiver core, Cortland Sutton, and then they drafted KJ Hamler and Jerry Jeudy this year. And they have Noah Fant at tight end from last year, and they have maybe one of the best running back duos in the league, maybe just behind Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb of the Browns, but they have Phillip Lindsay and Melvin Gordon, so that offense has potential to be very, very electric. So the Bills are 10-4, or 11-4. So will the Bills finish the year 11-5 or 12 wait. Hold on. I missed something. Okay. Versus Jets. Win 1-0. At Dolphins 2-0, Rams 3-0, Raiders 3-1, at Titans 4-1, versus Chiefs 5-1, at Jets 6-1, Patriots 7-1, Seahawks 8-1, Cardinals 9-1, Chargers 10-1, 49ers 10-2, Steelers 11-2. Broncos 11-3. Okay, sorry about that. So they're 11-3. I messed up there, but at Patriots, this is in New England. I'm gonna say the Patriots win because it's hard to play in Foxborough. So the Bills are 11-4. And so now, will the Bills finish 11-5 or 12-4 in the year versus Miami at home? We might be resting our starters at this point, but still, I think we can get it done. So the Bills finish off the year 12-4. So yeah, Buffalo Bills go 12-4. Like I said, they added a lot of talent in the offseason. I can't wait to see this team play. The Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs connection will be electric. So yeah, tell me what you guys think below. Anyway, Bills go 12-4. This is Basketball Star 1130. Bye.